There's always the iPad, which is such a versatile device for so many uses. Then this one. These are so cool and interesting to explore. Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to the Olga Land channel, where we share exciting content. Today we're heading to the Senger area, not Side. People often confuse it with Side because they think it's nearby. But it's not nearby at all, it's actually almost in Alanya. Here's our little hotel. Olga Land. Yachts, transfers, group and individual excursions. Everything you've been looking for in Antalya. Subscribe. It's right on the seafront. The only thing is you have to cross the road like this, and you can see the slides over there.
Oh yes, the belly button.
The hotel is completely new. It was probably built just last year, so this is a fresh review, and with 2 kids it'll be a full immersion both for families and for young people looking to relax. We have already checked in. We have a family room. Right at the entrance there are 2 beds here. We separated them a bit since we have a boy and a girl. And the parents' room is like this, with a wardrobe. And it has a sea view. The pool is over there, and the water park too. Now we'll rest a bit after the trip and then go explore the grounds. Ah, there's also a bathroom.
To the hotel. A question for the hotel. Why is there no separate wardrobe in the room where the children are supposed to sleep? Even if you're adults, at least a second shelf. There's just this tiny little shelf here.
Yes. All right. We have a shower here. Amenities. If you want, shampoo and shower gel are separate, although in the photos on booking there were small bottles, but it's not a big deal. And here there's individual soap, a hairdryer, and coffee. Water. There's a fridge, but it's empty. There's not even any water in it. Let's see what we have for lunch. So, this is a side dish, rice. Here we have chicken in tomato sauce. This is some pastry with meat. These are shrimp in sauce. This is fried turkey. This is chicken, carrot, and once again chicken, but this time in a different sauce, in curry. Here we have fresh beans, just simply steamed vegetables, and delicious meatballs. These are those delicious meat patties. This is for those with special, everyone's favorite dessert. Grilled vegetables. There's fish over there, fried fish, grilled chicken as well. Sweets, seasonal vegetables, seasonal fruits. There are all kinds of sweets. Turkish ones are especially well represented and made with great quality. Look at these pastries. When it comes to sweets, this place is a paradise. So spaghetti, rings, potatoes, and even more spaghetti. Here we have a wonderful variety of delicious baked goods, all freshly made and coming straight from the oven. They're making them for you right there on the spot. Bread table. Various cold appetizers, hummus. There are shrimp, tender calamari, flavorful mushrooms, a variety of cheeses, and a selection of fresh vegetables, as well as plump, juicy olives. And here, you can also find an assortment of various fresh and colorful salads. All the salads are fresh. We've been happily eating them for the 2nd day.
And so, around you. But I just don't understand.
arrived at the beach area. There's this absolutely huge water park here, right over there. The children's water park. It's full with all sorts of sprinklers and slides. And it's really big. Nikita is walking, and compared to him, people are riding there. It's really scary. I don't know. This water park is just huge. I'm showing and explaining. They just went on the rides. This one, the orange one.
It's for people 14 and up. I really wanted to ride it.
This one is for ages 14 and up. Onur rode this one here, but he didn't like that it twists and you fall.
It's fine.
Then there's this toilet bowl one. There are a few scenes, but overall it's pretty cool. Actually, the most fun ones are the simplest ones. We had a great time on those. And there's also the red one. Did anyone try the red one? Onur, how was the red one for you?
Good. Really awesome.
Awesome? There you go. Awesome. We've moved to the hammam. Here there's a small pool, a jacuzzi. This kind of pool, we touch the water. Aliska, where are you? Is the water warm?
Yes, really warm.
The water here is warm, so we can play here later. There's warm, hot water here. Yeah. Then there's a small gym. Well, it's very small. And let's go to the hammam. So we've had our swim in the pool. Now we want to warm up. What do we have here? There are shower cabins. We leave our towels here. Yes, we take off our shoes here. And here is the hammam itself. Beautiful. Excuse us. We're off to enjoy the hammam. While Elisa is doing her hair, we're heading to dinner. Right? All dressed up, so to speak, and ready to go. Right now, we're actually at the very bottom in the hotel lobby. Well, it's not really the lobby. Let's say it's the lower floor, just before the restaurant. Here's the entrance to the hammam. And here is a game area. But this is a paid activity. There's a small bazaar here. And you can also play table football. That's also a paid activity.
How about we rent it for an hour for €8?
No, we're not going to rent anything for an hour for €8. We're going to eat, Nikita.
What about for 5?
Not for any price.
30 minutes.
We're going to eat everything that's already paid for. And what we've paid for is dinner. Let's go see what's interesting there. They're saying something. Look at the cocktails they've made. Let's go. Thank you. Let's go grab some seats. By the way, here's what the restaurant looks like. I didn't show you this at breakfast. There are quite a lot of seats. And we also have...
Good evening.
Good evening. There's also this terrace where we usually sit. Looks like someone was getting some balloons ready for a birthday over there, see? There you go. We'll probably sit right here. Yesterday was just as delicious, but yesterday we also had sushi, so... And by the way, the sushi was really good. Let's start with the fruit table. There used to be a mountain of strawberries here. But since everyone is already seated now, I'm going to film a review for you. So here we have cold appetizers. Here we have soups. I really like the delicious cheese soup, the flavorful tomato soup, and also the creamy white soup. By the way, there's smoked fish with a smoky flavor. Tasty cheeses. Various kinds. Also cold appetizers. And salads. It's practically no different from breakfast. Wonderful cheese sandwiches, sun-dried mushrooms, pasta, nuggets, onion rings, classic bolognese sauce, and pasta. For today's meal, we are serving a delicious selection that includes tender chicken, flavorful sweet potatoes that have been slowly cooked to perfection, a savory chicken sauté prepared with a blend of aromatic spices, and a generous portion of fluffy, perfectly steamed rice to complete the dish. By the way, yesterday there were squid and shrimp. So here we have fish. Here are tender, delicious cutlets and sauce. Here is a vegetable side dish. Turkey. The goulash is very tasty. Meatballs with broth are very tasty. Meat. Rice with chicken breast like this, with some fresh onion slices, cutlets, and fried fish. Today it's red fish. Just a gorgeous table with sweets. I'll say it again. All the Turkish ones are without a doubt top notch. You can tell they're made here, so they're fresh. Look how beautiful it is. There's even San Sebastian. Here it is. I love it. Like this, for example, as shown here. Tomorrow we're going to the beach. A review of the beach. So we've shown it to you. After the show, we just moved to the lobby. There's a lobby bar here. There are actually a lot of armchairs. It's comfortable. There's enough space for everyone. It's great. That's the lobby. Reception. And the elevators. This is what it looks like inside so many rooms. Downstairs, I showed you a kind of market like this. Good morning. Here we are at breakfast. Let's go and see what we have here. Delicious creamy yogurts, ripe fresh fruit salads, fresh olives, a delightful selection of bread tables, pastries, and the option to make toast however you like. And of course, you'll also find fluffy pancakes, delicious börek, and savory sausages. So here's the breakfast menu and fluffy egg whites cooked to order. A beautifully set table with various delicious cheeses. Boiled eggs sliced. By the way they do the eggs is really convenient. No need to peel them. Sausages. Well, all the sausages are Turkish. This kind of pastry. Eggplants. Sausages with pasta. Peppers. Corn with milk. Tomatoes with cheese. Fried eggs, fritters, pancakes. There are also various jams and pastries. The breakfast is decent, so I'm going to grab a plate and eat too. Now we're starting to film the area by the pool. Here, from 11:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon, they are offering delicious pizza to customers. You can make delicious, juicy burgers right in your own kitchen using your favorite ingredients and toppings. And look, there's also a variety of really cool and tasty pasta dishes you can prepare and enjoy as well. And here's the drinks area. Water, coffee, tea, cold milk, and the word invite. I honestly just can't bring myself to call them anything else. These are not natural juices.
So, at the bar, we have bottled beer. Very tough questions, right? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's do a review of the beach. Here on the beach, we also have an area where you can grab a bite without having to go anywhere. There are these awesome loungers. The loungers really are truly great and they're very, very comfortable. So we also have a really nice, open, spacious, grassy area and a sandy area. The hotel doesn't have a pier, but instead there's this mixed beach. There's both pebbles and sand and the entrance to the sea. Here. I didn't show it. There's a really cool kids pool here. There are also slides on the other side, but they weren't working during our stay. They're also small. You can swim there. In the evening, there's a disco here. And by the way, the restaurant is open from evening until morning, so you can come and eat at any time. Olga Land. Yachts, transfers, excursions, group and individual. Everything you were looking for in Antalya. Subscribe. I'll give a brief summary about the hotel. So regarding the food, overall, I liked everything. Of course, you won't find red fish or any gourmet delicacies here, but for a budget option, there are mussels and peeled shrimp. The food is decent, above average, better than a 4-star hotel. That definitely exists here, and the quality is very good, especially the desserts. As for the drinks, the locally produced ones, like those invites, I didn't like them at all. There are no natural juices here either. They have Sprite, Coke, bottled beer, local alcohol, and regular beer. All of it, of course, is available in incredible quantities. You can take as much as you want, and the bar is quite good quality. We really liked everything about the grounds, the whole hotel, and the animation as well. The animation is top-notch. What didn't you like? Probably the service was disappointing. The service, well, for a 5-star hotel like this, maybe it's normal that you have to get your own drinks and no one brings them to you. On the beach as well, if you're expecting staff like in other 5-star hotels, you won't find that here either. Everything else is an average 5-star experience. An average 5-star, quite solid, good quality, but not premium.